Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Ready to go now? Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. And Betts is gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when a team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
One out, runner at second. Next up, the Dodgers catcher swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one gets down, fair ball. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So first and second with 2 outs. David Peralta at the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the air right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis, Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
We go to the bottom of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to short, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. In the air, center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that's ripped for a base hit. One run is in. Goldie rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Line and a base hit into right. Arenado around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
This is Dylan Carlson, a switch hitter batting right. On the ground, base hit, and a run in to score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done, drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his.
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. He's in at second with a 1-out double. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 6-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Kershaw fires. Lined, and that's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now Tommy Edman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yepes at third. Donovan at first. One gone. Back up the middle and a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's now a 6-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out, and they add to their lead. It's 10-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. This to center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That's towards center. Thompson sizing this one up. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two outs. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Has some trouble with it. And he'll be safe at first.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So 2 down. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Lined into right. And that is that. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Dodgers 1. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Trace Thompson.
Number 25.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. This to third. Zips it across. And they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Carlson settles underneath it. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a base hit into right. Runner from third comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Dodgers 3. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Juan Yepez.
The designated hitter, Juan Yepez.
The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Betts settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, singled and scored his first time. Bounced up the middle, and it gets by him.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. Line drive, base hit. Donovan rounds second on his way to third. Donovan coming home. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. In to score from first, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. To the right side. And O'Neill is retired.
Now the first baseman,
So digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Oh, and 2 now. Oh, and this one gets away. One and 2 now. Squares and gets it down the left side. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 14-3 now.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pick, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
And at first, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thompson gliding to his right, and the inning is over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. Cardinals out in front, 14-3. And welcome back. JD Martinez stands in.
The designated hitter.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now back, left fielder,
David Peralta steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Base hit center field.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Digging in, Miguel Vargas. Left field. And there's 2 down. O'Neill whips it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at third.
the batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. On the ground to third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
14-3 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 4